Hello friends, today let's look at the process of making these dinosaurs. We shared a video last time around showing a pack of them. Aren't they interesting and wonderful? So let's get started. Let's get started. We take an A4 sheet paper. We then convert this into a square. Make sure your creases are properly aligned. It's very important to get a proper creasing on your folds. You can use a ruler, or you can also use a scissor. However, when you do traditional origami, we tend to use no scissors or glue. Once you have square paper, you've already created a triangular fold. Let's do the triangular fold on the other side as well, so that we have it aligned on both sides. Once you have this, it's time to make a rectangular fold. So let's create a rectangle. Make sure you have the creases lined on both sides properly. The same thing has to be repeated on the other side as well. Once you've completed, you should see the creases as this. Now, once again, create the triangle fold, hold it in the center like this, and gently push it on one side such as this. This will help you create a shape such as this. Once you have the corners aligned, make sure you have the creases. Do the same thing on the other side as well. We shouldn't hurry in this particular step. As is with all steps, just make sure you nicely align them. Once you have created the shape, before you form the creases, make sure they're all properly aligned. The model should look something like this now. Once you've arrived at this shape, take one edge and draw a shape such as this, something that will make it to look like a kite. Follow the same process on the other side. Now turn it over. Exactly follow the same steps as the previous side. Once again, make sure you have the creases properly lined up. Likewise, do this over here. Once you've arrived at this particular stage, turn this over like this and make a hard crease at the center. Now turn it over, turn it on the other side, and once again, crease it like this. Once you have done this step, let's open up all the 4 flaps. What you need to do now is basically open a single flap such as this. You will notice creases on both sides. Gently try to fold this across this crease that you have now created on all the 4 sides. Let's do 2 at a time first, and then the other 2 sides. Make sure that you have the creases properly lined up. Once you have them properly lined up, form up the creases by gently pressing as shown. The same thing has to be repeated on the other side. So exactly similar. Let's do the first 2 sides first. You will notice that we have created the crease as shown here. So gently press this. So this on the other side, likewise on all 4 sides. Once you arrived at this stage, let's make sure we now crease all the edges properly. The model should look something like this. Once you come to this stage, turn this over like this. You should have a singular edge such as this. Now turn it over take this edge and across the center line, as you can see here, make a fold such as this, but only till the center, this center line over here. You can see the crease here. Now turn it over, do the exact same thing on the opposite side, once again, only till the center. As you can see, we have created a crease here like this. Now, what you need to do is fold this downwards like this, and you will see that this will automatically bend at the crease that you have just now created. So your model should look something like this. Once you have done this, let's now create the beak of the dinosaur. Take the edge and fold it towards the front as shown like this. You need to do the same thing on the other side. Turn it and flatten the crease. Once you have done this, open the beak. You can see a crease that's been created. Press it gently inside so that the beak will now face towards the front of the model, something like this. Once you have done this step, take this edge and create a short triangle on one side as shown. Do exactly the same on the other side. If you open the beak from the bottom, you can gently push this element in, and then you will see it will create something like this. Now, open the model from the center. Take this edge and gently press it inside to create a smaller beak, and gently pull this outside just to show the tip of the as such. Now let's try to focus on the legs. Take one edge as shown here, about 3/4, pull it down and create a crease here. The same thing needs to be done on the opposite side. Take this edge and exactly line it up to the same position as we did the first leg. It should look something like this. Now it's a very important step. Take one of the legs and turn it towards the tail as shown here. Similarly, do the other side and turn it towards the tail. Once you have done this step, now take the tail and now take a portion of the tail and fold it towards the beak. Similarly, take the other side and fold it towards the beak. This is an important step because this will form the base of the dinosaur's legs. Once you have done this step, you're almost there. Open the model from the center. In this particular area, just gently turn it inside to form a short triangle as such. Do the same thing on the opposite side as well. We have completed almost all our folds now. It's time now to make a dinosaur model to stand. And there you go. It's very important that you get all the creases nicely aligned. Make sure you follow the instructions on all sides. Do let us know if you have any difficulty in following the instructions. Thank you very much for watching SSS Magic today.